Hello everyone. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the difference between association, aggregation, and the composition. So let's see what is the difference between these three. Actually, all these three, association, aggregation, and compositions, are the relationship between the two classes. But depending on the situations, we use this type of relationship between the classes. So first let's understand what is the association. So association is the relationship between the two classes. Same, the aggregation is the relationship between the two classes, but it is a whole and part relationship. Again, the composition is the association, but it is a whole and part relationship. So the next point for association is the in association no physical and conceptual containment is there. Only the relationship between the two classes is there. Here the conceptual containment, that means the physical containment is not present in the aggregation. For example, if we take the two classes, that is a shareholder and the shares, the relationship between the shareholder and shares is there, but shares is not totally dependent on the shareholder and shareholder is not totally dependent on the share. Again, the library and the users, the library and users are the two classes. Here the library enrolls the many users, okay, and library does not contain the users, means only the not physical containment is there, only they are related, that means the conceptual containment is there, but they are not totally dependent on each other in aggregation. Likewise, in composition, the physical containment is there, or that physical containment is necessary. For example, here car and its wheel, flower and its petal. So flower is a whole part, we can say, and the petal are the part. Here this is the physical containment is there, that means for making flower, petals are physically present into the flower, that means the physical containment is there. The next is the how to denote this relationship, or what is the symbol for denoting this type of relationship. So first is the association relationship is denoted using a plain line or the plain solid line between the two classes, or sometimes it is an arrow at one end, or sometimes it is an arrow at the both end of the classes. For aggregation relationship is denoted using a straight line with an empty diamond arrowhead at one end, or that empty diamond arrowhead is at the whole end. For composition relationship is denoted using a straight line with a filled diamond arrowhead at one end, that is at the whole end. So this type of UML notations we used for this type of relationships. So next is the association can exist between the two or more classes in the UML. Same as aggregation is the part of an association relationship, or it is again in between the two or more classes. Same for composition. Composition is a part of association relationship, or we can say that it is a special form of association we can use for representing the relationship between the two or more classes. So for association, there can be one-to-one association, one-to-many association, many-to-one association, and many-to-many association present between the association classes. Here in aggregation is considered as a weak type of association. Again, it is a type of association, but it is a weak type of association. For composition is considered as a strong type of association. So the next point is in associations, objects are linked with each other. And in association, if deleting one element may or may not affect the another associated element. Here if we represent the association between the two classes, that means we are saying that they are associated with each other through that relationship. But if we delete the one element, it may not affect the other another associated elements. In aggregation, the link object are not dependent upon each other. That means in aggregation, deleting one element does not affect the another associated elements. As we saw in the previous example that library and the user. Library enrolls the many users and library does not contain the users. If we delete the library or if we destroy the library, that means the user are not affected through deleting that library. That means they are not dependent upon each other. In composition, objects are highly dependent upon each other. In composition, deleting one element affect the another associated elements. That means in the previous example, we saw that the flower and the petal, these two classes are there, and flower contains the many petal. That means in between these two classes, there is a physical containment is there, or they are strongly dependent on each other. If we remove the flower, that means the petal are automatically removed, okay, or if we destroy the flower, petals are automatically destroyed. That means they are totally dependent on each other, or the deleting one element affect the another associated element. So here the petal are the associated part. For example, here a teacher is associated with multiple students, or teacher provide instructions to the student. Here through diagrammatically representation we can see here in simple association relationship, or the diagrammatic representation is there. Here the two classes are there, student and the teacher class, and one teacher is associated with the many students, or one teacher teaches to the many students, okay. Or we can say that the teacher, one teacher provides instructions to the student, or one teacher provides instructions to the many students. Likewise we can read the association relationship. So here this is the simple representation of association, okay. So this one to many is the multiplicity, the student and the teacher are the two classes, and this solid line is represent the association. That means these two classes are associated with each other. Here in the second table we can see the diagrammatic representation of the aggregation. Here you can see that the car and wheel relationship is there. So here the car is the whole part and this wheel is the at the subparts, okay, or we can say that this wheel is associated with this car. So here we can say that this is a whole and part relationship is there. So here car is the whole part and this wheel is the part. So we can say that the car needs a wheel, okay. Here for this car needs the wheel, but it doesn't always require the same wheel, okay. A car can function adequately with another wheel as well. So for this particular example we can say that if this car is destroyed, okay, so this wheel we can use this wheel for the another car, or we can say that we can use this wheel for the another two-wheeler purposes, or we can use this class for the other purposes. That's why this wheel and car, they are not totally dependent on each other. That's why we are saying that this contain the aggregation type of relationship is there. So here in the third compartment, or in the third column, we are saying that the diagrammatic representation of the composition. Here we can say that the file and the folder, these two classes are there, okay, and the file is placed inside the folder. Means one folder contains the many files, okay, and if one deletes the folder, then the file associated with that given folder is deleted. That means if we delete this folder, that is the whole part, automatically all the files related to that folder will be deleted. That means this file is totally dependent on the folder, or the existence of the file class is totally dependent on the folder class. Here the existence of the wheel class is not totally dependent on the car. That means if we destroy the car, the wheel still exists, but here if we delete the folder, the file does not exist. That means the existence of this file is dependent on the folder. So likewise we can differentiate between the association, aggregation and the composition. Thank you.